I like it this one. So just like, put it back. You don't get it, put it back. Everybody's going to be. I appreciate you guys doing that, because I think I appreciate this shit. Boom, short right here. I like this. I think you're running. Guys that are really good for running, all these guys are said. You got to do this, I can learn. Just go over here. You think you're going to come? Now I'm going to take a little more of that one as well.
You did.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
And that's where you have to do a learn places to go to some damn tight. You want to go to the rest. But I'm more interested in the practical application of our head driving ahead. I want you to go back and be able to be the guy that grab your head. I want you to go back and be able to do some of the guy that was they're out of here. Run all over your body. From down the steep. Let me tell you what everyone does. I'll have to approach school. 8 go. We're reading 8 grade. And the county superintendent was under our school that day. But for me, at that stage of my life, she was right next to the president. The county superintendent of school. So we got her got too bad. And we're all sitting in a room at a desk. Listen to what she had to say. And I had more. I mean, it was inevitable that it's coming out somehow. So I'll just hide it. So I just grab my seat and pull myself as tight as I could.
Oh, I didn't.
They do it me. That's okay. God tries to hit it. Get my head, I block it. He doesn't grab my wrist, I rotate. Right here. Now, a lot of people, a lot of young kids grab the 2-on-1 and 2-on-1 here. You can't hold that close. There's no way physically that you can hold this hand and arm down this way. So I don't even try. I will love to help you. And you're going to have to prove this to yourself. You get this 2-on-1. Hold my wrist. I'm going to guide you for me. What's going to cover this? Hold the wrist. Hold the wrist. Hold it. Hold my wrist. Hold it. I don't know how to hide it. I can't even hold it. So why? They just said, you know why? Because what's going to happen to you? If you try to hold it there, I'm going to throw one of you. Okay, you got it ahead. Block it. You want to do something real simple right now. Push into it until you push it back. You push it back, you move your push it like this. Yeah. No problem. Get your partner, see what we can do.
The irony.
Let me show you something you're doing. That's not going to do with math. Don't practice this way. Why did you go to one of them where we're going to stand here side to side? We're going to be in this position. We're going to be squared off. We're going to be in this position. So you practice squared off. Because if you let me get to here, all I got to do is stand there. Now I can do a lot of things. I think you realize that, don't you? Okay. With the 2 on 1, is it fair? I mean, there's nothing you can do. Now, do you use it much? Do you teach your coach?
I don't teach you that a lot.
That's just another way to do it. I don't
I
care.
just come across and do it.
I don't care how you get to the monkey you get it.
I
You should be able, you should get it 2 on 1, anything that is done. If I have an underdog, grab this wrist and do a reversal sign, 2 on 1. Grab the wrist, boom, 2 on 1. Push on the head, 2 on 1. Lock the arm, guys, going like this, 2 on 1. Every time you go to 2 on 1, it's a great asset. I learned 2 on 1 from my take about it. And those who talk about the Russian. We were 4, 5, 6 times work in. I wrestled you twice, I beat you twice, 1-0, we did 2 on 1, up in the match. I think everybody thought the same before we got done. But, tell them, there is no so helpless. That was one of the greatest scholars in the world. We now down to go in. And we got that going on in you. I never run into you. I had a hell of a single like that. She was single with my arm across the front. So I'm telling you, it works. Work on it enough. There's 4 days of that better than 2 on 1. You have any questions?
heavyweight like this pretty well.
I think so. I do.
I mean, they're usually tying up.
That's right. That's right. You should be able to go to a 2 on 1 from time, anytime. You gotta have it rid of it. Okay? I'm going to love it. Boom! 2 on 1.
And you just throw them down like they're actually swinging a ball. It's hard.
That's right. That's just what you do. You like to take it. Like you have it. Yeah. Just swing it down. Swing it down, but do it with your shoulder behind his shoulder. That's what does the swing. Oh, it'll be out here. Oh, right there. Now, here's what's going to happen to you when you come on. In order. If I get a 2 on 1, always square. The first thing that it does from here, without knowing what to do, is he'll push under your head. Trying to push your head away. He'll push under your head. Now let the guy push. And I let him push, then get after it. One. That's the first reaction. The second reaction is you'll grab his wrist. Not only his hands are back. I don't want to make her any more. Tell me. Give me that slow. Now, just block it.
lace slowly again, will you? I want to make sure I got that lace in my mind. Just do that lace again slowly.
Yeah, here, this is what the man does. You don't want to get your leg. You got my wrist, that's his second, actually second chance.
You're taking the other one.
It hurts. Where is it? It hurts his right paw, and makes it.
Now, I just stop here, and I take you this way. Some people, I guess, can go this way, but I don't know how to do that. You see it? I think you got, I told you, you guys, you wrestler, I'm not going to know what to do. Because I'm afraid, I don't know either. I'm just not going to grab your wrist. Okay? The guy gets a little over me. I want to count it. I turned my back on him with my elbow. He looked in, barely reached around me, and give me when he reaches around me, locked up. Never failed to happen. That situation right there has never failed. Guys, figure around and say, well, put your book to sleep. Question? You know, let's just start with the one right now. Let's get your part of the started. Now make it square up. Now, he pushes on your head, that's the first thing. He pushes, then he push, catch him with the elbow, shove it by, and go high contact. Now, if you grab your wrist, you can cross and grab his arm, pull it up here, come in between and wind it up. Now, fellas, I really don't know what to tell you to do here in Congress. I'm going to try to find out. I don't know how long it'll take. It's pretty tight. Questions?
If I push on your chest rather than your head,
It's pretty hard to do with chest and arm.
if I basically do the same. If I try to scale up and get you in the chest instead of the head.
You know what some of these holds do? Even if he pushes in a place where you don't get that time, you'll be afraid to try it next time. You'll scare him out of half of his moves. When people get disillusioned with some of their better moves, they don't know where to touch it.
Now listen, I got the wrestling in my head, and you wanted to turn his side to me. I'm here. If I get a leg in here, I'm either going to get in the air like this, right here, or this, right here. You do it. Both ways up to the mat, put you on your back. And I don't, all this picking a leg up here and running the pipe, all that stuff, I have too much trouble with new people. I can take a good man of that, no matter how good it is, he can't do it. But I got my good position, and his legs up here so high and hard, he can let me do that. So, we can spend a lot of time here on stuff that we need to know.
Doug, I think you pick up the leg, pick it up with two hands and really get it up there. You think so too?
Two-handed, you don't need two hands, you don't need to know these holes.
Are you going to trip it then? Are you going to trip it then after you get it up? Or
Get on here.
Yeah, the finished part of it.
Okay. Fine. Have one like this. Taking here. Now, you come in here from inside me. Turn. But it's wide open. If I have it the other way, down here, just take it right to the back.
See that, guys?
Use two hands. See that? One of those you can hold it down and play around.
Okay? And then you open a can of worms here. 201. Get a hole. A lot of time. You don't have to go at all. What I think you should do is learn how to get out of the bad position. Learn how to get out of the bad situation. you, I said, even if a guy's slick sweater, if you pull his arm out, he has to post his feet. So he pulls his arm out on the swing, I let it go. He has to post his feet. Law of physics, for every force is an obligation. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Get your head up. A block. He doesn't grab it this time. Go to 2-on-1. Above the elbow. He pushes, he reaches over your grabs your wrist. Right? Grab his elbow. Go between them. Go. Got it? Good, that game. Listen. I see that. Be easy now. Don't hurt it like this. Yeah.
Here, I'll put you. When they do that, try to say,
Okay, that's enough. Okay, now listen to me. I want you to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes going through how to get the 211 in every situation that the guy does to you. Okay? There's only one that's kind of difficult, and probably you won't have to do it there anyway. Okay. Get out of my head. Lock. Rotate. 211. He grabs my wrist. Whichever wrist he grabs, I bring it across in front of me. 211. If you grab this wrist, I go this, I go there. If you grab this wrist, I go here. If you grab this wrist, I go here. It always comes across in front of you. The best thing about it is, if I have something in front of you, how can you shoot for me? You can't. So it stops. Anything that you would try to do, it stops you. Okay, now you pass my forehead. He blocks me in the shoulder. You have guys, big guy like that, don't you? Okay, watch his head. What that you do? Yeah. I have it over. I have it over. I think this is professional and I'm all of that. Boom, I'm soft here for 211. I have an underhook. I wouldn't change underhook for 211 because the underhook to me is even better. But if you have one, you do a reverse loose on it. 211. There's no tile that you can do. You can't go to 211. And I'm going to tell you something. If you want to use a 2-on-1, you're only going to be as good at using it as you are at getting into it. If you don't work at getting into it, you never use it. That's been my observation of doing it. Now, the 2-on-1 you can move, yeah, it is, and they use it all the way through wrestling. It goes all the way through all your wrestling. Grecos, freestyle, folk style, sambo, judo. There's a guy that's really good. We got a fireman's carry, got a ankle kick, overstep, back step, ankle kick. Guy gets in with the fireman's, inside of the lips, lock, ankle kick. Got inside leg shoot, back on this, come inside in the knee, snag on it. You got a drag. You know what the easiest thing to do here is? Yeah. And I can't get anybody to do it. Here's the simplest thing you can do with the arms from 2-on-1. Change my bro, there you go. I'm going to change my left. My arm goes low, the arm goes high. I'm already there. All I can do now is this. So you can't move your foot. Don't come up. Here we go. And I just don't know why people use it. They suspect it because it's so easy. I'm here, and he's spread open. Okay? And just change my hands. Here we are. That push is better. Okay? Question. Get your partner. let's spend some time to learn how to get into this 2-on-1. Okay, you can see your moves. Square up. Don't square off. You do it on the knees.
Oh, my wrist.
Now, so you still going to knees. Fellas, listen up a second. This is really important. And it's going to happen to you, so just be aware of it. It's real hard. It's real hard. Well, that's better after you do it. I didn't know anyway.
We gotta get his knees buckled here.
I'll show you.
I think it's something. Stick a kid against the ass, come on.
Everybody's fine. That's it. He's talking.
Come on. There was something yesterday.
That's what weird he's doing.
It was on you.
Make it try.
Okay? Keep going.
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's pretty natural for you guys to go on you, turn your side to it. If that happens, just lower your level, lift you up, or grab a leg. Don't try something else. Take the first good situation that pops up. So what I think is going to happen to you more when you get into a match, if I get into a match, you're going to square off with me. You're not going to stand sideways. I don't want you to practice with the guy sideways to you because it's too easy that way. I want you to do it from the place you're going to be when you're out going to that. Okay? Now what else have we worked on that you could do this 2-on-1 that would be really easy? Spend a lot of time with something. Front end up. 2-on-1 is the best way to do it, is to front end up. Why? Because when I jam you, his head goes down. Get your partner. There you go. Now, see how that leg was? If I'd been you, you'd have let your head down too fast. Step up. Copy. Get his leg, go your level, take his leg, get sideways to you. There you go. Boy, do something better. not to do that.
That hurt? Does it hurt? Make me cry.
You ain't compete.
You have a whole lot of stuff you're gonna have to remember.
Or you sit and watch that dude, buddy, and then go get a hold of somebody and try it out. But if we can catch up with you a couple times this summer, it'll help too.
Okay. Sunday, I gotta go to West Virginia, St. Mary's, West Virginia, Sunday and Monday. And, a week and a half later, I go to Carolina. And then after that, I go to Baldwin Wallace up in Berea.
Where's that at?
Berea, it's on the southwest side of Cleveland. It's out in the country, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way out.
Yeah.
It's about 300 some miles from me.
So, look camp down in North Carolina, if you get enough kids, it'll be a good one. The guy's a wrestling coach.
West Virginia ain't that far. You go straight up 32 and over, you're in West Virginia.
Yeah, St. Mary's isn't very far out. All right. Any questions here? Now, do you kind of feel that you want to see the problem with this is we should have learned it Monday, we learned something else. But you need to go through this again and again. So you got to get pretty good now, get to the guy shooting for St. Cleveland on his life. Why? Because we come a little bit every day. You get pretty good now when you lose something, you get in on a single. Why? Because we've done it several times over again. I think we get pretty good now at bringing your knee back in and put another guy, aren't you? Because now you feel it. You're not free to do that. Now listen to me. Don't let your mind play games with you. It's real, it goes against the instinct you have to take it, something you kicked away and turn around and give it back to them. Understand why you're doing it. And then it's okay. We're doing it because it gives me a better position. And it does what else? It frees your hands. Because we can't fight a man without our hands. That's why the late stand-up works. You know, I will bank on the late stand-up the rest of my life. I wished I'd known it when I was in school. I didn't know it. I mean, we struggled to stay up. Well, when I was struggling to stay up, I had to use my hands to do it. There wasn't a lot of things I could do. Late stand-up is just one of those things that it just works if you do it right. But if you hit on the mat, it goes against the grain too. But why are you putting it on the mat? For your hands. Or why are you putting your hand on the mat or your place on it? Your place slides. Question? Anything at all? Okay, 2-on-1. If I were you, I would learn a 2-on-1 to do it 2-on-1. I would learn how to get in 3 or 4 of the most common types you run into out there. What is the biggest type? Well, few minutes, everybody probably grabbing your head. What about you? Do they grab your head all the time, or do you ever have anybody grab your wrist?
Yeah.
Do you have guys go up here and tie up your shoulder?
Double tie-ups, double inside.
Double inside. See, it doesn't matter. Any one of them, you can go to 2-on-1. You don't have to have both hands loose when you go to 2-on-1. One hand probably won't be loose. It's pulling the guy around in front of me so I get 2-on-1. When I get out here, I take it away from him. Okay? And don't 2-on-1 and try to hold the guy at the wrist. You cannot do it. Did you prove it to yourself or not? Did all of you try it? If you didn't, you go back and you try it. I cannot hold your wrist down. But you can double it up, and every time you do, you expose this elbow, now you can go to a 2-on-1 on the other side. Okay? Now, I want you to do something else here for me, so that teaches you a little bit about wrist control again. When it comes out, puts a 2-on-1 on you. Then a 2-on-1. Put him back and lock off. He's going to reach out your teeth, he's going to reach. What you ought to do is knock down, just drop him back, take my leg, but he won't do it, he'll reach around me when he does. I want to tell you this, it's never failed to work when I used it. I wasn't in a 2-on-1 too often, but when I did get there, I turned my back on it. You can't help but reach around me when you do. I got some block tops. They'll be ready. I'm never going to like the wall. I'm so close, I can right into you easy. So I want you to get it. I want you to get 2-on-1 at a time. When you get to the part of your 2-on-1, I want you to turn your back on it. Put your elbows in. This guy will grab you every time when he does. No, you wouldn't grab it. Just up, raise it up. Now step through and make a shot out of it. Okay? Get it turn my back. He reaches around. I know he's going to. I take this arm up and I come onto here into it. I don't step and then step. I step and shoot at the same time. Get your partner, but you do that 3 or 4 times so you understand it. That's pretty easy. You'll get out of the first grade at least.
lunchtime at Olive Garden. For just $6.95, you can enjoy all you want of our 4 homemade soups, fresh, crisp salad, and warm breadsticks. Come in for lunch today. Just $6.95, only at Olive Garden.
My name is Carrie Wells, and I remember everything. Every day, every hour, every second of my entire life. Which kind of comes in handy when you're a cop. Sit down.
She's got the highest clearance rate in the history of this police department.
You were wearing a leather jacket, brown, 3 buttons.
I gave you that jacket.
You shut up!
Admit it, you're good at this.
So where's the best place to be this summer? I'm going to say leading the way with Ford. It's only the best-selling brand in America. When you're cruising around town in a Ford Fusion, you're cruising in style. And on the highway, you're getting 33 miles per gallon. Plus, Ford Fusion was ranked the most dependable among mid-size cars by J.D. Power and Associates. So when's the best time to get a great deal? That'd be right now.
Now get a Fusion with 0% financing for 60 months plus $500 or get $2,500 cash back.
The Ford Best Place to Be sales event. It's a great place to be.
Local 12 News is #1.
A Cincinnati union embroiled in controversy
Every hour.
One of the hottest days of the year and the hottest day of the week out there.
Every newscast.
Can they say yes to anything?
Again and again.
The White House moved the goalpost.
Exclusive stories.
This case was solved as a result of one of our local journalists, Steph Dixon.
Breaking news.
This lockout is over.
The best local coverage from the local station. Thank you for making Local 12 News #1 again.
Get huge discounts to local restaurants, attractions, and more. Register for GrewPig at local12.com. Once you sign up, you're eligible to win the Samsung Galaxy tablet. Log on to local12.com today for big savings and your chance to win a Galaxy tablet.
Get the Local 12 app for your Android or iPhone. Breaking news, plus precision Doppler 12 radar and the Weather Authority forecast right at your fingertips. Download from the App Store or scan directly from local12.com. It's that easy. Get the Local 12 app today.
Great weather to start the week tonight at 11.
This used to be the premier dairy producing area in the state of California. Many of the dairies have gone by the wayside in this area.
So my sisters and I came back to the farm to help my father realize his dream of producing a finished product here on the dairy.
You know, it's a way to keep this farm in our family.
We were born and raised up here. We'll be up here the rest of our lives, I'll guarantee you that.
Meet the families behind Real California Dairy at realcaliforniamilk.com.
Sprint introduces America's first 3D phone. Now anyone can watch and shoot video in 3D.
Cut, guys. We're not making effective use of the 3D technology. I think I can help. You stand over there and film Daddy while I serve.
What was that?
That was 3D gold. That's what that was.
Let's make homemade 3D the next big thing. The new HTC Evo 3D, no glasses required, only from Sprint.
Thanks to the Venture Card from Capital One, we get double miles on every purchase. So me and the boys earned a trip to DC twice as fast.
Oh, hi! We get double miles every time we use our card. And since double miles add up fast, one more chariot, please. We can bring the whole gang.
I cannot tell a lie. He did it.
It's hard to beat double miles.
Read my lips! No new access!
Get the Venture Card from Capital One and earn double miles on every purchase every day. Go to CapitalOne.com.
What's in your wallet? So you're a Democrat, right?
When Sarah Gonzalez's kids were going back to school, she couldn't be sure that they'd get their favorite teachers. She couldn't be sure they'd get good grades. But she could be sure she could get them everything they needed to go back in style. Kohl's, where you get affordable style, hassle-free returns, and rewards without restrictions. The more you know, the more you Kohl's. Kohl's, expect great things.
You need to know what it would be like to be forced to listen to someone get murdered.
Too late.
Bad things happen to people every day. You can't stop them.
What if you could? I've got a list of people who are about to be in very bad situations. I want you to figure out what's going to happen and stop it from happening. Have a nice day.
I'm offering you a chance to be there in time.
This is Paula Toti. New tonight on Local 12 News, live at 11. Tri-State residents are critically hurt when a stage collapses at the Indiana State Fair. Plus, a police officer on patrol notices 3 suspicious packages at House Speaker John Boehner's office. Crews are called in and they get a surprise when the packages are opened. And a blimp breaks free from its moorings, ending up in a yard. Top stories and weather before the first commercial on Local 12 News, live at 11.
Get 2 Arby's subs for just $5, overflowing with freshly sliced turkey or roast beef on an Italian-style roll. Try the French dip turkey or classic Italian. Arby's, it's good mood food.
Where's the best place to be this summer? Oh, that's easy. Behind the wheel of a Ford Edge. Edge has quality that can't be beat by Toyota. It leads the way with a best-in-class 27 miles per gallon on the highway and has available sync with My Ford Touch technology. So when's the best time to get a great deal on the best-selling brand in America? I'm going to say now.
Now, during the Ford Best Place to Be sales event, get a fuel-efficient Edge with up to $3,000 cash back.
The Ford Best Place to Be sales event. It's a great place to be.
This Good Mood News update brought to you by Arby's Famous Roast Beefs.
Now at Arby's, get 2 toasted subs for only $5. Pick 2 favorites or mix and match them. 2 subs for $5 or just $2.99 for 1.
Arby's, it's good mood food.
Police find a man shot in the streets. The story at 11.